Welcome back to Roaming with Restless Women. Today I'm excited to have someone from my former hometown, not really a hometown, but I consider it kind of a hometown. I lived in Nashville for 12 years. And today we have Lois Berg, who has an amazing story. She was a battered woman, bipolar, and went down some crooked roads that landed her in jail and then 8 months homeless. However, now she is an accomplished singer-songwriter in Nashville and graduated from Belmont University in 2012. She's no stranger to country music. Her sister is Matrasha. Is that how you say her name?
Oh, Matresa.
Matresa. Thank you. Matresa Berg. She is a three-time Grammy nominated and hit songwriter for Strawberry Wine and others. Lois herself is carving out a niche as one of the modern Americana country's most passionate and persuasive singer-songwriters. Her new album is a snapshot of her ability to portray human nature in all its complexity. Lois is also an advocate for battered women and co-authored a musical piece play with author Nadia Bruce Rawlings, which was in the critics' picks in the Nashville scene. They premiered it at the Dark Horse Theater and raised money and awareness for the Magdalene Project, a battered woman shelter. So, welcome, Lois. I'm so excited to have you today.
Thank you.
So, first of all, tell me a little bit about your early life. You call yourself a wild child. So, tell me a little bit about your early struggles and those crooked paths you talk about.
Um, oh, that's warm. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Um, well, did you ever see that movie The Exorcist?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think most of us have. Yeah.
Uh, well, my sister knew that's what was wrong with me, so she would pray next to my bed.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I was wild from the get-go. So, and just a handful, apparently.
Oh
Um,
my goodness.
and so I ended up marrying a couple of alcoholics because that's what I was as an alcoholic. And you know how it is, you like what's, similar to yourself. And I've
Right.
grown up in an alcoholic home. So my mom she was wild. She moved us from the time we were in kindergarten until fifth grade, 11 different times, all
Oh
around
my gosh.
Nashville, right? So she could have started her own company, I think, called Three Kids and a Truck.
Oh my goodness. So are you which one are you out of the three kids? Number one,
I'm
two,
in
or
the
three?
middle.
Oh, you're the middle child. Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
so there you go, right?
Well, exactly. Exactly. Oh
Huh?
my goodness. So how did you wind up in jail for heaven's sakes?
Now that happened uh in Wilson County, can up in you know just the other, it's east, no, it is east of here, but that was when I was married to a Marine. um
Okay.
yeah, so he was an alcoholic, and um and I guess he still is. I don't know. It's not my place to really, do that kind of judgment, but I know I am anyway. But of course, I'm 16 years over.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah, um, he had been gone for 2 18-month deployments to Iraq, and of
Oh,
course, I was home taking care of the kids and basically being a stay-at-home drunk. And then when he got home, uh, there was a lot of dysfunction, because I was used to being the man and the woman of the house, and then all of a sudden this guy shows up, and I I found some of his emails, to like a old girlfriend. Yes, and that's what really spun it off. So I was arrested for domestic assault charge against a 6'1" Marine. Mm,
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
But you should have seen that judge up in Wilson County. Listen, so he looks at him and he looks at me. He goes, "Son, I really don't feel like there's anything you ought to be afraid of here." I wrote a good song.
Wow.
I wrote a good song about that called White Trash Cookbook, and it ended up on Lightning 100. I kid you not.
Wow, that is amazing. That's terrific. Well, you obviously have a really great sense of humor,
Oh, yeah.
at least now, right?
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about how much, when was country or when was music really, when was it a critical factor in your life? And how did you get started actually writing songs?
Oh, well, we even when we were kids, because my mama was a songwriter. And my Aunt Sudie was a songwriter and a singer, and she's passed, but she is the reason why my mom followed her from Kentucky into Nashville. So my Aunt Sudie was our music row matriarch.
Wow.
Yeah, and so she made her living. Her and my Uncle Jim made a living in the music industry. In fact, when Aunt Sudie passed, she was mentioned in one of our country music magazines because of her amazing backup, her long history in the community. So they
Wow.
were my sister's first publisher. Hmm.
That's beautiful. And okay, and so your sister also wrote songs, obviously. And
Oh
when
yeah.
did you start writing songs?
Um, I had even when I was uh living with my ex-husband now, I started writing songs in Wilson County. I had been doing it a little while, and then I ended up getting picked by the Williamsburg Life Songwriting Competition in New York. So I ended up going to New York uh, and playing my song I wrote about my mom called Crazy Angel. So,
Oh, wow. Tell me the chorus of that one if you can remember it off the top of your head.
Mama's just a crazy angel now, raising hell in heaven, dancing through clouds.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so wonderful. And so you mentioned in your bio that you went to Belmont University. So tell me about that. What prompted you to go? And, what was it that you studied when you got there?
So, well, when I started getting sober, of course, I ended up in halfway houses.
Hmm.
One was called Sunshine House, and I ended up getting a job at Crystal's. Um, it's a little burger joint, Crystal's.
Oh, I know crystals. Yep, yep.
And so I was a cashier, but I got kicked out of that halfway house, and then I didn't know what to do. So I called my sponsor and she told me to go to a meeting and ask for help. So I did that and I ended up in another halfway house, um, Women of Worth House. And then from there, I got kicked out of that one and I ended up at a battered women's homeless shelter in Lebanon, Tennessee, called the Brooks House. And I went through the divorce at 9 months of recovery and lost everything, lost my house and my kid and my husband, just everything.
Mm.
Um, but I stayed sober. And the lady at the shelter, Miss Liz Reed, she wrote a letter of recommendation that helped me get into Belmont. So, I mean, I still can't believe my story. Like I went from
Yeah,
a
wow.
battered
That was a
women's
big
home
turnaround. Holy cow.
from a homeless shelter to Belmont. And yeah, no, I still don't I still don't know how that happened, but I guess, this higher power, God had a plan,
Was
and
meant
then
to be. That's right.
I ended up, and like even my essay said that it was important for me, to show my children that you can go through struggles and, come out the other side stronger. Um, and initially I wanted to go for a music business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I initially ended up at Belmont, and then me and the kids at Belmont, we came up with an idea in this class, um, a music publishing class. We had to do a little, you know, uh, a thing during class, and we had this love pod group, and we decided to bring the ladies from the shelter to Belmont for a
Wow.
fundraiser. And so I ended up in the Lebanon Democrat.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
I thought that was funny. So we turned around, and was able to give back to the.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's lovely. I love that. So what was your major when you finally graduated? Was it music business?
It's just a Bachelor of Science because I had a lot of uh credits anyway. Because
Yeah.
I had gone to Vol State and then I had gone to MTSU because I wanted to go back to Belmont. But Belmont said no because your grade point average wasn't high enough in math. So,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
which I did. I went back to MTSU and I raised my grade point average because you got to be kind of smart to get into Belmont.
Oh, yeah. I'm very well aware. It is a private school, so
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I'm going
sure.
to be owing them money for a while.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you
I
better
got
be
some
paying
grants.
that back. Yeah.
I got some grants, but
Well, that's terrific. Okay, well, congratulations on graduating. And so, how are you? What? Tell me one thing about the music or songwriting industry that is really, really challenging for you.
for me, uh, there ain't much. I pretty much know what I'm doing. Right now,
Okay,
it's just a matter of people finding out about me. Yeah.
got it.
Because, I mean, everybody has a smartphone. So all they got to do is Google Lois Berg and they'll find me for sure.
Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
all of the platforms.
Okay, and so you focus on Americana, right? Is that true?
I did some Americana, and that's the main thing is because me and this banjo player, Charles, oh, and he's
Uh-huh.
killer. He's a banjo beast. And he also plays mandolin. So me and him, we put out some albums, and then I ended up with a harmonica player too, um, Christopher Floyd. And he's got a really awesome band that he continues to do. They're called the Freight Train.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been in Nashville your whole life.
Oh no,
So
in
no?
Los Angeles for a year when I thought I was going to,
Okay.
because I was also an actress for a while.
Okay.
I did In the Heat of the Night with Carol O'Connor when I
Yeah.
was 23. And I still get little residual checks from that. I call it mailbox money. And
Yes.
yes, they're really tiny. But yeah, so that was years ago. And then I went to Atlanta for a year. And that's where I ended up getting to do In the Heat of the Night with Carol O'Connor. It was called
That's
My Name is Hank.
okay. That's terrific. So all right, so when you went back to Nashville, I know Nashville is a pretty tight community, like in the singer-songwriter or the music community there is really tight. I miss it a lot. I
Oh,
miss being able to just walk down the street and hear live music, right? I live in Orlando now, and there's nothing like it here. But that's one thing that I really miss about Nashville. And I know that many budding singer-songwriters, will go to the Bluebird and premiere some of their songs and that sort of thing. Have you had any experience doing that, or how do you get your name out in Nashville?
I mean, it is just a matter of like, signing up for them writers rounds and stuff
Mm-hmm.
back out there and doing it. I haven't been like pursuing it any much anymore because I've just been doing the day job working as a peer recovery specialist. Uh,
Oh, that's beautiful though.
oh yeah, I love it. At the mental health co-op. And then my daughter did ask me what I want for Christmas, and I told her I just wanted some acoustic light gauge strings, so I
Oh, yeah.
restring my guitar and get back out there. But
Oh,
yeah,
that sounds fun.
and people know me. I mean, because I've been doing it for a while, so it's pretty easy, for me to get back out there.
Well, that's great. You've got your family automatic connections there, just even within your family. So that's wonderful.
I usually don't bring up my sister really because people want to try to get me to introduce them to her.
Oh, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
yeah, but I did write a book though.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I wrote a book. It's called Well-Behaved Cowgirls.
oh my goodness. Well-behaved cowgirls. What's it about? Is it your memoir?
It is. It's called
Okay.
it's called a musical memoir because each chapter begins with the lyrics to a song, and then the chapter tells the story behind it.
Oh, how wonderful. That sounds great. Well, give me an example. What's one of the chapters?
um, let's see. This is from chapter 3. It's called "Play Me." Let's see. It said I had survived the very bottom of Mama's demoralization with her. My sister and brother had fled to my daddy's a year before. The home in Madison, Tennessee was overrun with cockroaches. Me and my little,
Hmm.
before he left, would crunch cockroaches for fun as they ran underneath the carpeting. We didn't have heat, so we used the stove and some stand up heaters. Food and safety were scarce. My mother's total downfall was imminent. We still refer to that large stone house in Madison, Tennessee as Alcatraz. It had 6 apartments inside of it. My mother found me smoking one of her cigarettes, and in a rage, she physically threw me down the back steps. I was 11, and I wasn't in a safe house. I knew it was the alcohol, and that was slowly destroying my mother. I hated it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have survived quite a few
Yeah.
downturns in your life, and then I think a lot of times, and I'm not familiar like with alcoholism. I've had it in my family. I've had it in my personal life with others, but I haven't personally experienced it. It has to be so hard to have been raised like that and then wind up, like you said, becoming an alcoholic yourself, you
Well, that's
know?
helpful to know, because I couldn't have done it without my sister. Now, she paid for my rehab, and,
Wow.
and I stayed sober from that point. So,
Wow.
and I got EMDR therapy for the PTSD
Wow.
for a couple of years.
It takes a long time, doesn't it?
It does take a long time. Mm-hmm. Because the further
Yeah.
fact that it happened, the longer it takes to, get rid of it. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, how is your brother doing? You mentioned that both of you wound up staying with your mother.
oh, my little brother's doing really well. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, he's doing really well. He's moved back to Nashville. He was in Memphis. Now he's moved back home. So we're glad to
Oh,
have him home.
Well, that sounds great. Okay, so I have three, we're about out of our podcast time. So I have three questions that I ask at the end of
Okay.
every episode. So let me ask these three questions. The first one, can you close your eyes just for a moment?
Uh-huh.
All right. In your mind's eye, what do you see when I say wise woman?
Oh, okay.
All right, tell me what you see.
I see well, I see my granny Calloway because she was a wise woman. She raised five children, and she even though, she also learned how to paint. So she was curious about the world. She had a big garden and
Uh-huh.
yeah. And so we always had green beans. And so she's um, basically taken her food from, the earth. And so I can see that she's gonna be extremely kind. Her eyes have kindness in it.
Oh, yeah.
She's a survivor. She's emotionally stable.
There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, you ready for my next question?
Uh-huh.
Where do you like to roam,
New
Lois?
York City. I love
New
New
York
York.
City? Oh, boy, that didn't take long to answer. New York
Uh,
City. Why do you
uh,
like New York so much?
well, I brought my kids up there for vacation a couple of summers in a row. And I love theater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love the theater. We went to see off Broadway shows at the Tank in New York City. We went to an off Broadway show and saw a Little Shop of Horrors.
Yep.
It was fun. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Shopping. You just can't get the clothes, in New York. And yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love to roam in cities too. I like to learn the stuff that nobody knows about the city, you know. I like to find the little corners, the corner restaurant that only the locals eat at, you know, that kind of stuff. Good for you. Okay. Here's my final question. All right. What makes you restless, but in a good way?
Um, let's see. Restless in a good way. Adventures. I love going on new adventures. Like for instance, my oldest daughter has moved to Germany, and so
Oh,
I got my passport and I'm ready for the adventure.
oh, are you going anytime soon, or is that just a future plan?
Oh yeah, it'll be soon. I mean, it'll be like I haven't planned it yet, but it'll
Yeah.
be in like May or June
Yeah.
26th.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on that. And I hope you have a great time. Thank you for being on the podcast. I really appreciate learning about you. And how can people get a hold of you if they want to reach out to you?
Okay. Uh, if they wanted to reach out to me, then it would be my Gmail account. If they want to email me, it's loisberg10 at gmail.com. Um,
Okay.
and then if they want to hear the music or order the book, they can go on to Loisberg, the number one, bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp. Okay. I'm going to put that in the show notes, folks. So make sure you check the show notes and reach out. Check out Lois's music, check out her book, and reach out and say hi. Thank you, Lois. I appreciate your being on the show.
Thank you.
Julie Noonan here. Thank you so much for listening to Roaming with Restless Women. If you're a successful senior woman leader who would like to be on this program, please visit podcast.intuitivewisdomcoach.com. If you enjoyed this interview, please share this episode on social media and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. Your thumbs ups and reviews go a long way.